2, 1, 0, ignition.
What's up, guys? We're here on the red carpet for the world premiere of Mission Impossible, standing here in front of the lunar lander, where anything is possible when Tom Cruise is involved. You guys stay tuned, because we're catching up with all the stars, and it's coming up right now. Good to see you.
Hi.
So, we're here with Queen Angela. I mean, how do you feel about being embraced by our community as a hailed queen, given the fact that you had so much success in the last film, Black Panther?
We need to see ourselves as queen. Absolutely. You know, whether on the screen or whether in our mother's eyes, you know, or in families or in our partners, our loved ones, our young girls. We need to see the princess, the queens, and, you know, treat them as such and believe that as such about ourselves. So imagery is very powerful. So to have Black Panther has really been a bomb. It's been a great thing.
Quite exciting.
So,
have your experiences here on Mission Impossible, has there anything that's happened to you you feel like you're going to take with you for the rest of your life, whether it's an experience with Tom Cruise? I mean, he's such a stand-up guy.
He really is a stand-up, consummate human being, artist, professional. And I definitely take that with me. You know, the tone that he sets on a set. How to arrive, how you can be on top of the world and you can treat everyone as if they're on top of the world with you. You know, so I take a lot from that moment, from the moment of working with him.
Me too. I had so much fun doing it.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Michael.
Hey, Mike.
So, you know, the practicality of these stunts, you know, has it ever changed over the years as the technology changes since the beginning to where we are today?
Well, the first time I did it on Mission 1, actually I remember being on taps of one of my first films and really seeing stunts and seeing how that was applied to story. Definitely has developed. Still, a lot of the technique we use is old school technique. You know, just, you know, as limited amount as possible. But you know, a lot of stuff we do, it's just get in the car, put the cameras on, and drive.
Right.
Luckily, the cameras are a little smaller because a lot of times I'm driving a car, I've got the cameras right in front, and I just see little pieces through, and I'm kind of weaving my way through it. But definitely, I've learned a lot. I mean, over the past 4 decades making movies, I've developed, you know, a creative process that works well, and when also, you know, depending on when I'm doing stunts and how to set it up properly to try to, you know, ease the recovery,
right?
You know, make sure that I can recover when I'm doing it, and the kind of prep time. I really changed how we prepare a Mission Impossible and how much time we spend preparing Mission Impossible. So it has developed in that way.
Now, you mentioned story. I know Q is a big, you know, director when it comes to developing that backstory. Is there ever a time when you guys may chat just kind of off the cuff and develop a backstory to your character that we may not be privy to as audience members?
Yeah, there's always stuff we're talking about, story and character. Definitely about where, you know, with all the characters,
right?
You know, with all of them, and sometimes it finds its way into the movie. You know, like the White Widow.
Yes.
You know, some of that stuff, but that's something that we talked about privately. Sure. You know, that was our, and then it develops into what it became, and so there's things that we talk about, story and tone and character, kind of what we want the movie to be, what we want the audience to feel,
right?
And then we kind of, it finds its way into the movie.
Absolutely.